This world was strictly divided into two domains. One side was the never-melting Ice Kingdom. The other side was the indestructible Rock Realm. One day, the Ice Queen was happily decorating her crystal ice home, but she suddenly discovered rocks that shouldn't exist had appeared at the border. The rocks were gradually encroaching on her territory. Bit by bit, the Ice Queen was instantly enraged. Without hesitation, she pushed massive ice blocks and violently hurled them toward the Rock Realm. This action immediately alarmed the Rock King. When he saw his land being invaded by ice, shock quickly turned to fury. Soon, he thought of a counterattack. Even larger rocks fell from the sky and crashed down hard onto that ice field. The Ice Queen was completely infuriated. She launched another attack. Ice and rock collided again and again, as if endlessly. But just when she thought it was all over, the Rock King had seized even more territory. He even began deliberately provoking her. The Ice Queen could no longer tolerate it. She unleashed all her fury, frantically pushing ice toward the Rock Realm. And the Rock King showed no signs of backing down either. They kept piling up ice and rock. Eventually, they formed a small hill, fighting over territory. Neither would yield an inch. However, the ice began to melt. The Ice Queen froze in shock. She desperately tried to refreeze it, but the ice kept melting. At the same time, the Rock King also noticed his rocks were crumbling. Both of them simultaneously sensed the abnormality, yet they both instinctively believed it was the other's fault. So the conflict escalated even more wildly. They stubbornly wanted to completely defeat each other, until they both noticed that the small hill created by their battle had quietly bloomed with flowers. The Ice Queen was stunned. The Rock King slowly approached and handed her a rock. The Ice Queen instantly understood. She covered it with ice. The next second, the ice rapidly melted, and in the meltwater, flowers broke through the ground vibrant and flourishing. They looked at each other in shock, realizing for the first time that opposition wasn't the only answer. From that day on, the Ice Queen and the Rock King began working together. They no longer fought, they created. Eventually, a vibrant green zone was born between the two nations. When they looked back on their past conflicts, all that remained in their hearts was shame. But thankfully, they had the courage to let go of the past and choose reconciliation. And that green zone was no longer a dividing line between them. Instead, it became a bridge connecting their worlds.